I'm not stressed in this video, you guys. I am just cold. But when I got home earlier, I was looking at some numbers and I discovered that I was 599 views away from hitting 1 million views on this channel. And I was sitting here thinking to myself, wow, that doesn't feel like much. I don't feel much either, knowing that I'm about to hit that 1 million view mark, considering the fact that I'm looking around thinking, wow, there are people with literally just as many subscribers as I actually have views. And to sit around and process that is insane. I like, dang, man, like all the views that I feel like I've had on this channel. There's a person and a lot of creators actually that have that many subscribers. That many people click the button to say, I want to listen to you. And that is wild. When I'm just knocking on the door of 10,000 subscribers, and I'm thinking, I can't believe I've gotten to this part. Like, it's weird. I'm looking at channels now and I'm saying like, oh man, they got like 7,000 subscribers. And I'm like, well, wait, hold on a second. I got more now. That's strange to think about, especially considering where I started a couple years ago. And obviously I definitely want to hit the goal of 10K by the end of this year. And I'm definitely bending my channel over in the algorithm by making these videos, because they do not help my channel whatsoever. And I really just do not care at this point in time. I know there's points in time where I do grift and I just, hammer in some content, going in on these manosphere red pill people. And it's been fun. I never intended for this channel to end up this way. I really didn't. This channel started off as a podcast first with just me, my brothers, and my nephew. And I was sitting around thinking one day I could just make videos, and I decided to make videos, and I made one about chicken and waffles, and then it led to red pill, and then it led to what I am doing today. It led to my 600-pound life at some point in time, and I really veered away from that, and I need to dive back into that. I really need to, but dang, TLC don't be playing sometimes with the copyright, so it does make that a little difficult. But it's been fun. It's been really fun. I've gotten to really meet a lot of great content creators and collaborations, people who have shouted out my channel. I greatly appreciate every single one of y'all. Thanksgiving was literally yesterday at the timing, of this recording. And yeah, I am very thankful for a lot. I understand also out here on the internet, there are a lot of sad people. And, I'm just very thankful that I have a lot of really good people in my life, whether it's my family, who is just the best on earth. And I'm beyond thankful for that. And I understand that others do not exactly have that. And I truly hate that for you, because I am a very fortunate person where I am lucky enough to have people to support me and be there for me if I need them. And it's a great benefit. And I do really appreciate all those who are always willing to help me, support me, whether it's in content creation or just life, and just talking to me and putting up with my BS and just hearing me yap and keep them on the phone for probably way too long, even though I was never intending on being on the phone very long. And then all of a sudden I talked them into being in a conversation for like 2 hours. And then I'm like, I still got to come back and edit videos, and then I still got to work tonight. And it's just a mess, but I enjoy all of it. And I just realized, like, man, dude, this stuff really is effing hard though as well. That's another thing I've learned, is just how difficult this content creation thing is, especially if you have no plan. I had no plan. I see people hit the platform and they just get off and they just kick it. They just jump. They start running immediately as soon as they hit the platform. Next thing you know, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 subs, and they're at 10, 100, and then bang, 300K. I watched Ray Like Sunshine's channel grow literally from when it was at like 800 subscribers. When it got to 2,000, I watched one of his videos and I said, this channel is going to explode very soon. A month later, I'm pretty sure he had 50,000 subscribers, and now he's sitting around at like 323,000, maybe 350, maybe more. Had no idea, but I just had a feeling that the channel, the way he edits his videos, it was going to be very consistent, to the point, in a way that a lot of people it was going to gravitate towards. And I mean, there's other reasons why I also thought it was going to get pushed in the algorithm as well, but there's no need to complain about that and go there today, because there's no need, because there's always a way to make it. You can stay true to yourself and still make it. It's difficult. It's difficult. I see a lot of content creators giving up, which does, actually help me in contrary, because I mean, if you give up, that's just one more down that bites the dust. That gives me another opportunity to seize their algorithm, to seize their fans, because somebody's got to keep on watching. But I do hate that the reason why some of them have quit is because it's just, they're not getting the push that they deserve based on the content that they actually create. The fact that, maybe other things have plagued their channel with illegal strikes, or the fact that they receive a lot of hate and emails or messages and comments, and That has also deterred them from wanting to post as often as they normally would, because I'm telling you, I'm lucky that I don't face a lot of hate here. Either that or it's so bad that they just block those comments, because I mean, I just don't really see it here. I mean, it happens every now and then in the comments. I mean, somebody is going to say something that, you know, they disagree with, which is good. I need people to disagree. If everybody's out here just meat riding, it is concerning. Like, damn, I'm not trying to start an actual cult here. I don't want to start the cult of Random University. Everybody, we follow the path. I mean, no, please don't. I don't want it to be to that level, but I do want people to continue to, you know, watch all these videos. I mean, that's great. But I don't want you to, like, literally be like, I will die for Ran-DomU. Like, we don't have a building. So, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm closer than Dr. Umar, but I don't have an actual building, though. I'm probably much closer to printing degrees than he is, but, you know, we'll see about that. Maybe some of y'all might actually earn a degree at some point in time, and I might mail it to you. We'll see. There's a lot of things I want to do for this channel, as I've mentioned in the past going forward, but I'm telling you, collaborating with people like Watts and Logix and LTTV and Jew has been a really great experience. Having people like Jay the Informant, the Great Pill Podcast, you know, shout me out pretty continuously on some of the mentions here on YouTube. I really appreciate that. Thinking about my channel at all, it means a lot. Like, I don't know how much it means to every other content creator, but I always want to make sure I never lose that feeling of what it feels like to actually be appreciated. Because there's not a lot of people, I realize, in the comments especially, that are appreciated or feel appreciated in their lives. And that is once again, a very sad place to be, because everybody deserves to at least be appreciated. Not everybody's going to be good looking. Not everybody's going to be smart. Not everybody's going to be cool, but everybody deserves to be appreciated. Everybody deserves a little bit of love somewhere, to be cared about, to feel important at some point in time in life. Or what's the point? To feel somewhere where you know, like, you feel included, or, you know, you really enjoy what you get out of that product or time or movie or place. I don't know. This journey has taught me a lot, because I mean, all this grinding that I've been doing, this lack of sleep. Sometimes when I hear people give excuses about, man, you know, I'm working hard, and I realize that, man, they leave a good about 12 hours a day where they're not putting in any work. And I'm like, homie, I'm lucky if I get a couple hours of sleep a night. Like, I'd be describing to some of the guys that I'd be collaborating with, like, I'd be taking a lot of mini naps. There is no real rest until I have a day off. And then usually on those days off, I continue to try to work and make more videos for the future. Or some days I just sleep and I don't get anything done. And then sometimes it's like I just catch myself staring, lost, confused, wondering what's next. Am I out of material? Am I done? Am I going to quit? Am I going to throw in the towel? Because this shit really is hard. Because I really try to come up with different things to say on each video. Try to way to be different, you know, clever in different ways. And man, I don't know how much I got in the bag. I really be sitting around thinking, like, dude, I'm going to become stalemated at some point in time. I got to start reading books again. I got to start getting smart, intelligent. I got to grow my vocabulary. I got to do more. Maybe I need to carry at the source. I still got Why Women Deserve Less in this room. And I mean, that is concerning. Like, it's been in my living room for far too long. I know I usually use it as a prop, but dang. I mean, it's made more appearances on this channel than Lamb Chop. And Lamb Chop is literally right over there. And I mean, you know, she could have easily been in a lot more videos. And I mean, I could easily grab her now, but I'm too lazy. But mostly this video is just for people who like the channel and like the content. And I know I've ranted a lot about nothing, but I just kind of wanted to tell you about some stuff that I've learned. I mean, you know, if you're another content creator watching this video, tell me what you've learned here. Because I mean, it does feel like sometimes you're fighting against a ridiculous algorithm. I know it feels like it's an impossible journey, and I know that you want to give up many a days, because I have felt that exact same thing. The burnout is real, and that's why I've worked so hard now, especially to grind, so I can save up the money I really need to put aside to get what I need to pump and push more content if I really want to continue with this, which I really do. Next year I want to make a movie, like legit dead ass. I want to make a movie next year. It's gonna be a short film, but I want to make it. Hell, I'll put it right here on the channel so everybody can watch it. It'll be free, you know, and we'll see where it goes. Share that bitch, you know. Hopefully it's actually good. I don't plan on it being garbage, but I do need to get, like, I want to make sure my sound is good. That's the main thing. I can get everything else, but I need sound to be good. It obviously had to be a pretty simple film, because I mean, I'm gonna only have so many locations, and hell, everybody's working for free. There ain't nobody getting a dime from me, not yet. Now, if money is made from the project, yes, I'd pay them, but other than that, then no monies. But you know, I know I ask this stuff, you know, often, and I'll ask on New Year's probably, you know, a whole new thing about, hey, what do you think about the channel, yada yada. Save that for later. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you for a bit about what I've learned. There's a lot of sad people out there, and My heart goes out to y'all, and I do appreciate y'all who watch this channel and take any time out of your day. Thank you. I'm thankful for you. That might be a weird cut at the end, but I almost cut it. I have more. It's also what I've learned out here is that there are a lot of people who are not very creative, and it is very frustrating to see how some people will find a way to be creative in a way to scam, in a way to scheme, a way to make more money than actual good artists. People who manipulate the algorithm, people who just use AI, people who put in bare minimum, bare bones effort, and they find a way to make money. And I've seen that that's a reason why other content creators have quit as well. And to that, I understand. I get that. It's not going to cause me to quit. Not yet. Not yet. Now, I might eventually have to lose this battle to AI, but I mean, I'll tell you, I hate that bitch. I mean, though, on some aspects, some of it, sometimes it's useful, but other than that, I mean, for the most part, when it comes to creating things, I'm not a fan. And the fact that so many people have found a way to not be creative, but be creative in ways enough to make a lot of money, not being very good at art is kind of frustrating. It is. Now, I know I've heard arguments about some people think reactionary content isn't good content. Now, I do also think that in ways, but in ways, it just depends on if you're actually giving context to the conversation. Are you actually doing any more research on the people that you're watching videos of? Is there some type of story that's built over time? If you're doing that, I feel like then you're actually making content, because obviously I follow other reactionary channels and I think they actually create content. But I've also seen other reactionary channels where literally I watched a video earlier today, and there's a lot of people who've been taking Jews videos and reacting to them. And a lot of them do it in much different ways. And a lot of them are sometimes some smaller channels, but then sometimes they're also decent sized channels and they don't say anything. Like, Drew's video was played in its entirety. In the video that I was watching, the reaction video itself was like 17 minutes and 42 seconds. I feel like Drew's video was 15 minutes, which means the person spent less than 3 minutes talking in the actual video. Outside of a haha or, you know, whatever else, every now and then when he was going through watching the video, there was nothing. And I'm just like, damn, what is this? This is not content creation. And if somebody found a way to like take those channels and do stuff like that, because people have found a way to make money doing that. Because people just caught on to the niche that they didn't really ever say anything, and you can just watch the whole video in its entirety, especially if it was from a content creator that's no longer on the platform. Or if it's a content creator that you want to watch, but you don't want to support them because you don't like their ass. Stuff like that. But there's a lot of that. There's a lot of jealousy amongst content creators. It's real easy to build up, I guess, but I mean, it's up to the person, I guess, whether they care or not. There's just a lot. I want to start this podcast with Wads, Jew, and Logics. I cannot wait to start doing that. Once or twice a month, we're going to start that. We still haven't came up with a good name. I've suggested a few. Hopefully they enjoy those. You know, go ahead and chew and nibble on that a bit, you guys, and let me know. But this channel, I don't know where I'm going with it. I really don't. I want to start another one at some point in time too, where I really just talk about the stuff I really want to talk about, because I alluded to it at the beginning of this video. And really, if I made this channel the way I wanted to, it would be a gaming channel like a million other channels. That, or I would literally just talk about movies. I'd probably actually just do that. I would probably be a movie review channel. And it would have been a lot better for me, because it would have helped me stay more in tune with my acting. And also it would have just kept me more in tune with films and TV that I've been missing out on for the better part of the last couple of years, mostly keeping up with some of the weird stuff that I've seen out here on the internet. And boy, the trade-off sometimes, I don't feel like I like it at all. But it's the hill that I've decided I guess I'm gonna die on right now, at least until I continue to grow this channel even more, because I done got caught up in the whole just grow my channel whatever way possible. Apparently YouTube is telling me my channel has to be this, whether I want it to be or not. I'm still gonna post my other videos. And thanks for filling out the poll, by the way. I really appreciate that. Some of those logos, I got a lot more. I got a lot more logos. I got really bored for an hour, and I just used a billion different fonts just to see what they look like. And yeah, you'll see them. We're gonna have it in the merch shop. Link is in the description. The description is right underneath this video. Just click that bubble. More will pop up, I promise you. Also, if you click on the comment box, you don't have to click on it, but slide it. That's where the hype button is. Save it for another video, not this one. Hopefully you enjoyed this video though, and see you soon. Again!